Hello friends, my name is Brad Beard, owner and winemaker of Mercury Wine, located in downtown Geyserville, California. Welcome to Pairings with Brad, where I cook up some fan favorites, some old-time family recipes, and pair them up with some of my absolutely fantastic wine. And we are on our second video for today, which is going to be our stuffed and grilled peppers, because it's hot as heck out here. We don't want to heat up the kitchen, so we're going to try to do everything on the grill. It is Memorial Day. Thank you, all you veterans, for your service, and we really are thinking about you guys today, so we really do appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. So second up today is the grilled and stuffed peppers. We're going to start out with our vegan option first, because we're going to use the same pan, so we don't have to wash it out. We'll just go with vegans up front first. So what we need to do is get our peppers ready to go. As you can see, I've already cut my peppers and deseeded them, but we'll go ahead and do one more real quick for you here. Here's our sausage and hamburger. For our other ones, we've got, who is this company? It's called Field Roast, and I've got the Field Roast apple, and oh my gosh, what is that? It's just apple smoked sausage, and then we also have their burger as well. So we're gonna put a couple of these vegan meats in there, and that's going to be paired up with our vegan Spanish rice as well. I think it's going to be great. We've been having some really good luck with our experimental vegan recipes, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of them. But I've got all these other peppers prepped. This one's going to be really easy. Give it a wash, then you want to take off the little sticker on the side. Nobody wants to eat that. Danny. And what you want to do is give it a little cut right across the top where you're not really wasting much. Oh, perfect. And then you can just kind of dig that out. Not a problem at all. And then there's a little bit of that white pith in there. Go ahead and grab that. Pull that out. Now you've got this beautiful pepper all ready to go. And then here's all my tops from all the peppers I've cooked up already. You don't want to waste that, so go ahead and take your top, give it a medium dice. Doesn't have to be fine or anything like that. We're going to throw it in with everything else. No reason to waste that. Or if you were doing the corn salsa that I just made, the roasted corn salsa, you could throw these peppers in them as well. And when you are picking peppers with a pack of pickled peppers, what you want to do is get peppers that can sort of stand up on their own, because the presentation is going to be a lot better that way. Some of them, you know, come to a point they don't stand, and you have to cut the bottoms off. But I went ahead and picked all my peppers so that they would stand up, and we've got them all squished in there. I've also got this really cool cast iron pan, because this is going to go into the grill, not into the oven. So next thing we need to do is we need to put a little char on these guys. So I've got the grill hot already over here, and we're going to get a little char on them. It's not going to take but maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and so we'll just go ahead and set them on their sides. I've got the Weber out with its sear station, looking pretty good, and it's going to get a nice little bit of char on the outside of these. If you were cooking them inside, I'm going to plan on doing it in the oven. So this would be where you would sort of parboil these, but since we're doing it all outside, this is going to be nice. We'll get this out of our way. Okay, we've got them on our sear station. We're going to get them all charred up. Give me just a few minutes, and we'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, my friends, we've got a nice char on the peppers. We'll go ahead and get them off the grill and start getting ready to stuff them. They're looking absolutely fantastic. You can see that we haven't cooked them all the way through. We just want to get that nice bit of char on there. Excellent. Stuff that guy in there. There's a stuffed pepper into the pan. All right, so we've got a nice little bit of cook on there. These guys are just looking fantastic. Look how cute they are with all those wonderful colors. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we got to start preparing the meat, get the all of the stuffing ready to go. So we're going to use a couple of these fancy sausages. We're going to get them on the grill. What am I pairing? I'm going to be pairing my super fancy rosé, and I'm also going to be pairing the Rocket. This happens to be my 2015 Rocket. We're going to toss those guys on the grill. We'll go ahead and open this up and see what they look like. Oh, they look pretty nice. Looking good. These are those field roast burgers. Come on, get out of there. There we go. So we're going to do 2 and 2. We're going to get these guys on the grill, and these things are already fully cooked. So what I want to do is I'm just trying to add flavor by putting them on the grill. So we're just going to get a little char, a little caramelization. Then we're going to put them in a saute pan and put everything else together. All right, I'm going to get these on the grill. I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, we are back. As you can see, I've got my fancy vegan patties and my fancy chicken sausage, also vegan, ready to go. We're going to do a little departure from vegan. We're going to use real cheese, so just be vegetarian. But if you're vegan, throw your vegan cheese in there. So we've got our patty, we've got our little links. We're going to go ahead and give those a nice dice. Just want to get them all chopped up nicely. Small enough bits that will work. That'll work in the pepper. They don't have to be perfectly small. You just don't want ginormous chunks in there. Okay, perfect. Do the same thing with the hamburger patty or the vegan patty. Don't know if it's hamburger or not. All right, there we go. Do the same thing, looking good. All right, and actually I've never had this burger before, so oniony, some reminiscence of some meat flavors, definitely some more veggies coming through. I think it's fantastic. I can do that. That's nice. Let's see what this little apple sausage tastes like. Apples, sausage, fantastic. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of avocado oil in here because we're gonna need to get this pan going. Awesome. So we can saute our onions and a little bit of garlic. We're going to add our rice. We're going to get the pan rocking and rolling. Let's go ahead and kick that up a notch. Bam! And then we'll go ahead and get our onions going. This is about a half a small red onion and a half of a yellow onion. The red onions are hiding out there down below. I'll go ahead and scoop those out and put those in. Get those to start sauteing. Looking good. And then when we took the tops off of all the peppers, you don't want to waste that, so I'm going to throw some peppers in as well. Very nice. And then what do those things need? They need a little salt and pepper. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And those things should start sizzling up here in just a second. All right, looking good. All right, give me just a couple of seconds to get those starting to sweat down. Then we'll put our veggie stuff back in. We're going to add a little bit of Spanish rice, a little bit of cheese, and then these things will be ready to stuff, at least for the vegan side. Be back in just a second. Okay, my onions and peppers are sauteing away. They're doing fantastic, but you never want to burn your garlic. So I've got 2 cloves of garlic that I'm going to throw in for the last 30 seconds, saute them a little bit, and then we're going to throw in all of the other goodies. So throw that in. All right, excellent. Get that sauteing. It just needs 20-30 seconds to warm up. You never want to burn the garlic. It'll end up adding oh gosh, some bitter flavors in there. You never want bitter party of one to come. Not good. Oh, I can smell the garlic. It's doing fantastic. Awesome. All right, here we go. Now we need to add a little bit of the veggie burger and veggie sausage in there. So we'll go ahead and mix all that up. It doesn't matter. It's going to be good. So this was just grilled, giving some char flavors, a little caramelization, hopefully. Not a lot of fat in these things, so you need a little bit of fat in the pan. All right, we're gonna get that mixing. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it with a little bit of onion powder. I know there's onions in there already. Onion powder helps out, don't get me wrong. And I know there's garlic in there, a little bit of garlic powder. That's fantastic. We're going to save that one for the Italian. Let's see what else we need to put in there. I think it's time for the Spanish rice. So, oh, and then I had a little bit of roasted corn left over from my black bean and roasted corn salsa. So I threw that on top of my Spanish rice. All right, and so what we're going to want to do is just get that all kind of warmed back up, bring it together. Like I was saying, it looked a little dry in the pan. I'm going to throw a little more avocado oil in there. You want it juicy, you don't want it dry. And then I'm going to saute that for another 2 minutes or so. Just start bringing all those flavors together. And then we're going to add in a little marinara, and we're going to add in a little bit of our black beans and some diced tomatoes. Okay, that's looking fantastic. I know you can't see it really well. We'll get some kind of shots in there for a second. So next we're going to go ahead and add a can of beautifully diced and stewed tomatoes. That'll be fantastic. We're going to add a can of, I saw this today, I've never seen this before. This is an organic tri-blend. It is a blend of dark red beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans. I thought that might be nice. Beautiful. And then here's just a Kirkland organic marinara sauce. Probably a little over a quarter cup or something like that in there. All right, we're gonna come back in just a few minutes. We're gonna get this all brought together. We're gonna heat everything up, throw some cheese in there, and get ready to stuff some peppers. Okay, my friends, I just tasted it. I think it needs a little salt and pepper, so we're gonna put that in real fast. So we'll hit a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, maybe a little extra salt. There we go. Looking good. I also think it needs a little bit of red wine, so I'm going to put a little splash of red wine in there. Just a little glug, just to add a little extra flavor. Nothing wrong with a little extra flavor, and then some cheese. So again, for all of our vegans out there, this is where you want to switch out from regular cheese to your vegan cheese. I'm going to mainly use the pepper jack. There we go. I'm going to save a little bit of this other stuff for later. I think we're ready to mix and start stuffing. Give a little mix. And we're going to pull it off and start stuffing the peppers. That looks fantastic. All right. There we go. Hot and ready to go. Delicious. We put a little red wine in there. I have no idea what that's going to do. I'm going to taste it. Oh, you can see a little bit of that cheesy goodness in there. We are ready to stuff the peppers. And obviously I made more than what I'm going to be making tonight. This will actually make 6, 7, 8 peppers, depending on how big they are. But I'm just doing a couple tonight. And I'm going to save the rest of this mixture so that I can do it again on Friday for our happy hour, so I can enjoy it with that. So that's looking pretty good. And I added that salt and pepper in there and the cheese. But you know what? You really need to make sure, oh, on my white tablecloth, really? You do need to make sure that everything tastes good before you go to final production. Nice, rich, a little marinara, a little bit of that sausage, a little hamburger, all those peppers. Absolutely fantastic. We are ready to go. All right, so let's say for the vegan, we're going to do 1 yellow, 1 green, and 1 of the orange. You know, I've got my cast iron skillet back here. We're going to stuff them full. No one wants a skimpy pepper. Looking pretty good here. I got my green going. All right, we're filling. We're filling. I know you guys can't see it. I'll give you guys a good shot in just a second. You want them nice and stuffed full. And let me get an orange in here. And just a little more. And as you guys saw me filling right there, okay, so this recipe would easily do 3 more and probably the 7. So 7 to 8 peppers, medium to large peppers you can do for this. And then we'll go ahead and top them off with a little more cheese. Very nice. Fantastic. Okay. We've got our vegan ones ready to go. Now I'm going to get ready to do our sausage and our hamburger. I already grilled those when I was doing the vegan sausages and hamburger. So I'm going to get this put away and get the next one ready to go. Hang on one second. I'll be right back with you. Thanks. Okay, we just finished up with our vegan peppers. They're right over here, ready to go. They can't wait to get into the grill. Let's get really quickly into the regular stuff. So we've got our hamburger and our sausage already pre-grilled. So we'll go ahead and give that a rough chop. And we're gonna get, this is where we wanna have that. Those accumulated juices are gonna be fantastic. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give these guys a rough chop. Oh. So juicy, so delicious. Oh man, that looks fantastic. Oh, so good. Oh, we'll give them a little chop down the center. It'll be fun biting into some of these guys. All right, that needs a little too big. Easy, fellow. There we go. Be careful as you're doing it. Just a little bit of our seasoned hamburger. Oh, okay, fantastic. We'll go ahead and get this transferred into our skillet that we've got going. It's nice and hot. I can hear it sizzling over there. Oh, smells so good. All right, here we go. Starting to sizzle away. We'll let that get warmed up. Fantastic. We'll get our onions in there. This was the purple onion, white onion. I'm throwing it all in. That looks fantastic. Excellent. Our leftover pepper tops. Don't want to forget those guys. Okay, they're all going in. It's going to be good. Oh, when I was mentioning I've got all that leftover stuffing for later on in the week when I reproduce this for my Friday night happy hour, you could go ahead and stuff the peppers and put them in the freezer, and they'll last for weeks that way. Bring them out, thaw them completely, and you can put them back in the oven or into your barbecue. Oh man, that's sounding really good. Excellent. Turn that up a little bit. Probably a minute or two there. So let me taste that. I think we're going to go ahead and throw in our onion powder. I know there's onions in there. We just got to give it a little more flavor. Oh, don't forget about the garlic. We're going to wait until the end so we don't burn it. A little bit of garlic powder. And then with this one, because this one's Italian sausage, we're going to throw some more Italian herbs in. So the classic 3-4 Italian herb spice blend. Next is our riced cauliflower. Let me grab that. And we threw in a few of those those roasted corn kernels in there. Oh, smelling fantastic. Absolutely delicious. This was 6 cups of the riced cauliflower. I think I really only need 4, but let me see how it goes out. Something's trying to attack me there. Let me go. Oh, smelling fantastic. We're sizzling up that cauliflower. Looking good. I think we can go ahead and add some cheese. So I've got a little bit of the pepper jack left over, but we're going to use a little more of the cheddar blend. Fantastic. Like I was saying, about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup of the marinara. And we need some beans and some tomatoes. And then the tomatoes I picked were organic Italian seasoned tomatoes, since we've got the Italian sausage in there. So a little bit of bean, drained. Diced tomatoes not. Come on, let them out. There we go. Put these guys away. Fantastic. Now all we really need to do is warm things through, because they are going to cook in the grill for 30 to 45 minutes, so they don't need to be cooked all the way. We just need to get a nice mix. And of course, taste our stuff as it's going along, so that we know if we need to add any salt or pepper or something along those lines. There we go. Oh man, I certainly hope you can see that. It looks absolutely fantastic. Looking so good. I think I have plenty of the riced cauliflower in there. Oh man, all those wonderful chunks, all sorts of beautifulness in there. We're good. All right, let's get to stuffing. So I'll bring this back over. It's okay, Freddie. It's all right, buddy. Okay, I think well, I can use this one. This is fine. No, we'll use a better one. Use a proper spoon. It'll be okay. Oh, filling up these peppers, and like I said earlier, don't be skimpy. Make sure you fill them up all the way. And then I'm going to show you in just a second, once we have these guys completely full. All right, a couple runaways there. That's not too bad. You get back over there. There we go. It's okay if some stuff escapes into the pan, onto the table. Not as good. And you know what we're going to do with these guys? We are going to put a little bit of the little shredded cheese on there, but because these guys have that Italian flair to them, what I'm thinking is that we need a little Parmigiano Reggiano. We're going to hit them over the top with a little bit of that. And even though these other guys weren't Italian spicy, they were Spanish spice, I think a little Parmesan on top of them too. We'll find out. I'll let you know if it's not good. And then look at all this great stuff here. So this ended up making, I'm going to say I could have done 8 of the peppers with this. But like I said, I'm going to make these again on Friday. I didn't want to have to go through all the trouble of the roasting and such. So what's going to happen is we're going to put these into the grill. We're going to set the grill for about 350 to 375 and just give these a nice roast. We already caramelized the outside. If you remember, we have some beautiful color and some char on the outside already. So we don't need char. We just need to bake these things through and get ready to eat. I'm getting super hungry. I can't wait. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to throw them into the grill at 350 to 375, and I'll be back in probably 20 minutes just to double check on them. And I'm sure they'll be done in 40. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Okay, my friends, we are back. We've got the peppers in the makeshift oven. They've been cooking away at 350 to 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. We really didn't need to cook much of the stuff. We were really just trying to get it warmed through nice and bubbly and exciting. But let's see how it looks. Oh man, they look absolutely fantastic. I hope you can see that. They look spectacular. Who doesn't want to see that for dinner? Come on, this is some good stuff. That looks absolutely fantastic. Holy cow, they're still sizzling. I don't even know which wine I want to start with, probably the rosé. All right. So we've got our roasted corn and black bean salsa. Then we've got our super fantastic vegan / vegetarian stuffed and roasted peppers. And then we've got a Italian sausage and hamburger stuffed pepper as well. So let me get one of each of those guys out of there. There's a little bit of this guy. That looks good. Oh man, look at that. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. That just looks absolutely fantastic. Who doesn't want that? I should probably go ahead and try yellow pepper on yellow pepper. So we'll grit this one out. Come on, there we go. Still sizzling on the bottom. Oh, wow, that just looks fantastic. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these things cut in half, get some sample bites out, see which wines they pair up with, and try not to burn myself since they are right out of the oven. Oh boy, let's see what this looks like. Oh, look at all those wonderful juices running. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Let's see what this one has to say for us. Come on, let it go. Let it go. I know you want to do it. So over on my left side, this side over here is our vegan, and this is our non-vegan over here. Let me see if we can get a little slice. Get a little slice. So I think what I'm going to do is start with the vegan side. Just give it a taste and see which one I think it's going to go best with. Whoop, I lost all my goodies. Hang on a second. Got to have some goodies in there. Come on, get in there. There we go. See if I can do it this way. There it is. I can smell the Spanish rice. I can smell the onions. I can smell the nice appley flavor in there as well. Oh wow, peppers cooked perfectly. Nice, rich, tomatoey, tasting fantastic. I'm thinking That might go better with the Rocket. Let's try the Rocket first. Oh, that's a fantastic pairing. You have all those nice, rich, wonderful flavors from the Spanish rice, the toasted and charred goodies, the fake sausage, the fake meat, all of that stuff coming together perfectly in a perfectly cooked pepper. That little bit of cheese is working in there. That is a great pairing. Okay, my friends, this is it. The Rocket is the best with the vegan. Oh, by the way, this is my 2015 Rocket that we launched in 2018. This is my Bordeaux style blend, so it is mainly Cabernet, Cabernet Franc, with a little splash of Merlot, Petit Verdot, and Malbec. Elegance, subtlety, nuance. Pretty much like the guy who made it. Everything you want in total package. I've got some of the crew rolling their eyes right now. That's a fine wine, though. All right. That's really good with it. Okay, let me see what the regular one's gonna do. So this one was hamburger. This was the spicy Italian sausage. And otherwise, the big difference was the cauliflower, riced cauliflower versus the, come on, get in there, come on, stay on the fork, thank you. The riced cauliflower versus the Spanish rice. I didn't think we needed the Spanish rice to add any more flavor for this. Another perfectly cooked pepper. I got a big bite of the Italian sausage. I got some of the cauliflower. Neat thing about the riced cauliflower, it just picks up any other flavor, so it doesn't taste like cauliflower. It's just a nice background filler, sort of like what a rice would be. Let me see if I can get some beans in there. A little bean. Oh, Freddie, come here, handsome. What's going on? Come on, you can come up, come on. Come say hi. There we go. He says, I'm never allowed up on the table. What's going on? But you can smell some good stuff. All right, just a minute. I'm gonna get you some bites there. Wow. That's fantastic. I'm gonna try it first with the rosé though. Let's see. Tangy, zesty, fruity, cold. It's a warm afternoon, so I'm enjoying that. This is a big, powerful rosé, so it has some tannin. It's holding up to it pretty well. I think I'd be okay with that. But I actually think, the Rocket's gonna be the perfect one with both. All right, let's see. Okay, we got a nice bite with all the goodies. Oh, I got a little more of the Parmesan in that bite. The Rocket's the best with both. The Freddy is fine, it's good, it just doesn't bring a depth and character to it. So if it's a hot summer afternoon, I'd recommend actually chilling your red wine, maybe 20 minutes in the refrigerator, just get it down into the 50s. Doesn't need to be freezing cold or anything like that, and it'll pair up nicely. Oh, and don't forget, I've got this beautiful black bean and roasted corn salsa, and I've got the stupidest, smallest chips ever, so I can't get any snacks. Oh man, that's been in the refrigerator for a couple hours, so it's nice and cool. All the corn flavors and the peppers and the roasted action has come together. Don't be like me, make sure you get scoops for this so you can get a lot of that in each bite. Wow, what a fantastic dinner this is going to be. I'm going to pair this up with a nice easygoing Caesar salad. I'm ready for dinner. Please watch my regular videos on every Friday night. That is Happy Hour with Brad on YouTube and on Facebook now as well. Thank you guys all so much for joining me, and I certainly hope you guys make this because it's absolutely delicious. Thanks.